Greetings and salutations, relax gamer nation, and welcome back to Space Engineers Proto-Tech Raiders. Hello and welcome. Yeah, it's been a few weeks since I've recorded this, and I needed to get something out, so I put out the Pertem Explorers or Proto-Tech Explorers episodes. And I've just been. I'm not sure if I'm going to show you what I've done. I kind of recorded and forgot that I was recording, so I might put in a cutscene before this. Oh, but just to get you up to date, if you want to skip that cutscene, which you most likely will, or have, we got attacked in between episodes last time by a couple of reavers, and they kind of tore up our solar panels, and I decided to build this decoy tower to hopefully save that, and I'm probably going to build another decoy tower on top of here, even though this is going to be where a solar panel is. So all these blue items are all what the reavers kind of destroyed. I don't understand why, but they love to go after my solar panels. It's so weird. And that's kind of what happened there. In addition, I've done a bunch of work on the this carrier thingy. And while I was building the blueprint for the drone, I got attacked by another reaver. Or something, I'm not sure. And inside here is where our production center is for our drones that will eventually go up here. Is this one of them, or is that one of the old ones? This is one of the old drones. I have updated that once more because I needed a rear connector to actually build the drone. Ease of building the drone, rather. So that's what I did. I'll show you that in just a moment here. I also added more to our crenellations, I think it's called. Like on top of castle turrets and stuff like that, they have these crenellations to be able to shoot out and protect those behind. I think crenellations is the right term. I have done nothing more on this, and I probably won't for a very long time. Is the office still in place? The office is still in one piece. Don't think that was... Yeah, the office is still in one piece. All this red here is brand new. I had to rebuild a whole bunch of it because of the attacks. I also lost a little miner here. Thankfully, it wasn't the miner with the Proto-Tech thruster, but it was a miner nonetheless. So I kind of covered this area all in heavy armor. I'm replacing these blocks in heavy armor. This got hit. Our thingy-madoop, what's it called? I should actually take it back over to the hangar. Is it in the hangar? Probably. So wasn't it part of this ship? I think it was part of this ship's inventory of ships. So... No, it wasn't. Was this... Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to move this over to there. Into our hangar here. I had a comment on an episode a while ago about our energy problems. Not really problems, but we have a lot of energy on this ship, but it only shows that we have 2 days of energy when we're disconnected from the base. Well, not to worry. My computer is going crazy, which means something is probably happening in the background. Not to worry, I have a lot of energy redundancies. I have all these hydrogen engines. I got more hydrogen engines up there. I got a hydrogen engine here. I got batteries out the wazoo. I got more hydrogen engines over here. Hydrogen engines up there. Hydrogen engine there. I think there's 2 in there. I'm not sure. We have our general reactor here, which has 50 units of uranium in it. And we have another reactor near the front of the ship, which has even more. Which has another reactor in it. If I can find it. So the reactors are separated. So if one reactor gets taken out, we have a second reactor. I want to eventually replace these with fusion reactors, but that's a long way away. See, we have 50 units of uranium in here. Now, I have a timer set up, I think, where if the batteries are full, it's going to use battery power. When the batteries get down to a certain point, it turns on the reactors. We also have little reactors here, which have about 25 uranium in each one of them. So we have a lot of power on board the ship. We also have 3 Proto-Tech jump drives on here, which is cool. And I think 5 non-Proto-Tech jump drives. Recently, I think you know about it in the last episode, I had a Reaver come through and it kind of tore a hole in here, destroying the beacon, destroying a whole bunch of stuff in here, and I have since got the projector up and running, I think, and had that all repaired. I don't know where I put... Yeah, the projector's still here. It's been all repaired. Yeah, more reactors here. We got hydrogen tanks. These are not full. So I think I need to do an ice run. Specifically for this ship. So we can fill up our hydrogen tanks. But we have hydrogen tanks. They're about 50% full on majority of the ship. We have 2 hydrogen tanks over here. We have more hydrogen tanks in the back. I think this used to be a hydrogen tank. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this used to be a hydrogen tank because there's another one there. So that hasn't been replaced yet because I think I turned off the projector and...
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
There we go. We have a bunch of cargo containers. So yeah, we have a bunch of power and power capacity. So we have hydrogen tanks in the back in the hangar area. I think we have some more hydrogen engines in the front. I'm not entirely sure. I tried to build the ship with redundancies, but I started getting sick of building the ship. So yeah, we have a bunch of redundancies on power for this ship specifically. So yeah, this ship's good. It's got the redundancies. I'm probably going to fix it up, repair things, replace things. I might get rid of these drone bays because I really never used them. Or I could do new drones for that, but I had issues with drones with this ship. Lots of issues. What do we got? We have... Oh, they're still there. So I've been working on getting this all cladded in heavy armor.
Inventory full.
So I just wanted to bring you guys back and give you a little bit of an update as to what I have done. Let me show you the... Let me finish this up first. At least this one side. There. just finish this up. That. This is hopefully this is being put in place to hopefully prevent getting this connection tower destroyed again. And I will likely be changing it, but right now it's just I just got to get it done, just in case another Reaver comes by and says like, hey, oh, you look tasty, here, can I have a bite, you know, stuff like that.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah, this is gonna be a work in progress. I'm slowly converting all this outdoor stuff into heavy armor. There and right there. Because of the increased threat. Eventually it's gonna look pretty much like this, right? So I just wanted to get that done. So what do we got? This needs to get put away somewhere. Yep. I'm gonna go put it away in here. I don't have any conveyors down here, do I? Yeah, I think I was building conveyors on a as-need basis.
Inventory full.
You guys are upside down, I think. Okay. I would have to turn the building repairs off in order to bring that in here. Well, in order to hook it up, rather. Let's just... I don't think I have... Here. Let's just put it in here behind armor. Just lock it down and figure out what to do with it later. 8, 9. I'll probably forget about it though. That seems to be how it goes. Or I might do it in between episodes. What was here? I don't know. I think it might have been like a connector thing. Okay, so those are covered up mostly. Oh. Looks like it was a landing skip. So yeah, Reavers are fun. They like to come in and break shit. It's just how they are. So I'm going to quickly... I'm just going to replace this all with heavy armor. It won't take long. I got the cobalt, I got the plates, I got the grids. I know, I can hit like control. I can do like control this, that, make it go faster. Okay, so that's reinforced. That's good. I was gonna do something about this, but I'll just leave it. Right now, anyway. Those are reinforced. These are not reinforced. Should I do that? I probably should. Let me just reinforce these while I'm here. So I recently watched that new series on, I think it's Hulu in the States, and it is Disney Plus out here
Inventory full.
in Canada, called Alien Earth. I actually, honestly, have enjoyed it so far. I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but I enjoyed it. That's wrong.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Now, unless you've watched all the Alien shows and the entire franchise and universe behind the Alien shows and know about it, you probably won't know what's going on. So let me tell you a few things here. Alien, Predator, Blade Runner, they are all part of the same universe. So let's just get that in your mind right now. They're all part of the same universe, and this show combines them in that universe and adding a new shit. Do that. A new faction or whatever. That I don't think was created before, but it is now. I'm not going to go into details, but there's 4 factions in the universe. There's Wayland Yutani, which if you watched any Alien stuff is Alien. That's pure Alien. They're usually the bad guys. In Blade Runner, what was the company that was? I think it was just Wayland at that point. So Blade Runner takes place, I think, before Alien or after. I'm not sure. I'd have to look into it. But they're all part of the same universe. So okay, where are we? We are in our little printing press. I put air in here mainly for my sanity. I probably won't have air in here once it's all put together. So this is our printing press. I think we went over the printing press last time, maybe not. But it's built on 2 pistons here, connected to a bunch of welders, connected with these round tubes because I liked them and I didn't want to like have it weird stacked. And these go all the way over to this point, to this rotor connection assembly. There are 5 projectors on the back of each one of these. So the idea is I'll use a button panel or something to queue up the, or even the seat over there, queue up what item I want prepped on these printers. Now, I've only designed the one drone so far. It's this one. It's an assault cannon drone. It's got an assault cannon. It's got 2 Gatling guns. Got 6 thrusters at the front. It's got 2 large thrusters at the back and 3 directional thrusters on pretty much every side. There's 4 on the top, and I think there's 4 on the bottom as well. I might move this because it might interfere with this. You can probably put it back here instead of up front here.
Inventory full.
Just put it in the same color. There. And then we'll put the... Yeah, back here looks good. Because I want the... If I am in control of the drone, I want to be able to use the drone in order to capture things. So that's why I have the little landing pad on the back. So let me Control Shift B this again. We're gonna rename it and overwrite the name. So this is PTR Proto-Tech Raiders Assault Drone Mark 1. Wait, I think that's it. Yep. Let's replace. So the idea is this assault drone, I'll be able to print. Why is my jetpack being weird always? It's being weird. So the idea is we set the drones to print. They print. Once they're done printing, they launch. And then I can dock them on top there with this little under connector. I have another connector at the back because I'm thinking I might do a hydrogen version of the drone as well. But it needs a connector primarily for the guns here. And I don't know what I was putting in here. I think it was just blank space right now. Prepping it for the programming. Because, okay, we got a timer block there. There should be an event controller as well. I think it's on the bottom. Yeah, I think I have an event controller. I think it's buried under the bottom here. So yeah, I've blueprinted it so far. Now I'm probably going to change the blueprint multiple times here before the Mark 1 is actually finalized. All of its outside is heavy armor. So hopefully it can take a little bit of a beating, and it's mostly angled heavy armor so that shots can basically bounce off of it. At the front here, I have slope window, and behind that slope window, I have a 1x1 window, and then behind that 1x1 window, I have the camera. So there's a bit of redundancy there. So if this, because most likely they'll be shooting for the camera, for the closest item at the front, which has a computer in it. That will probably be this, and the camera, most likely. Because these don't have computers in it. So the camera is behind two bulletproof glass windows. I think these can take a couple of shots. Maybe one high caliber shot each. So it gives it 2 shots to get through and hit the camera. And the camera is only needed for if I'm piloting the drone, which most likely will not be the case regularly. I also put in these heavy armor, these called blast door edges, because they kind of match the slope here, and I like it. In here, I have space for more automation stuff. These are going to be single-use items. So they'll be launched. If I can recover them, I will recover them. This has an antenna too. I'm sure of it. I'm pretty sure I put an antenna in here as well. Antenna. No. Okay. So this needs an antenna. Or beacon it. No, it needs an antenna. Okay. Okay. So that's what I can put in on one side is the antenna. thought I put an antenna in, but I didn't. This is going to be covered up with heavy armor. Oh, well, panels rather. Just to protect it a bit. Then I'll fit that up with the armor panels as well. So the antenna there behind the heavy armor panel. That'll give it at least 1 or 2 hits. Probably 2 hits before it pierces through the heavy armor panel and then goes into the antenna. If they're aiming for that. I have no idea how it's going to maneuver. Probably like shit. But it is what it is. So I'm going to turn off the build and repairs. Let's just go. These are all in separate groups. Turn those off. This is when I get attacked. And we are going to... I was going to build another one of these drones, but this one's not even finished. So what am I doing? Okay. I'm going to work on this drone, figure out what I still need for it. I think I need an event controller, though I think I buried it. It's hard to say. Event. Yeah, it has an event controller. It has timer blocks. Has a timer block. Does it need a sensor? I don't think it needs a sensor. Yeah, so it needed the antenna. I'm going to put another heavy block in front of here to protect the projector. Probably one on either side of this as well, which gives me two spots to put something else. I don't have these on a group yet. Oh, what do we got incoming? Airfly. Oh. Not concerned about it right now. We're set up here. Hangar. And these ones, right? And we'll do... I don't know what I'm gonna... I'll just call this drone hangar. Hangar. Doors. Show block and terminal off. Groups. Drone. Air doors open and closed. Okay. These have no names, but they should be found in here. Yeah, here we go. Drone hangar. Hang. are vents. Vents. Pressurize on and off. Okay. So this will be finished up a bit here. I don't think I need anything else in there, but I'll have to go through the programming and I might need another timer. It's got a basic block. Basic. Does it have a basic? Should have a basic. Basic. Yeah, it's got an AI basic task. Got an event controller next to the AI basic task. And this AI basic task will follow home. The home will be minimum range 150. Maximum range 1500. Under one idle. AI behavior on. AI. It's right there. No, it's got move, it's just not on. AI off. Yep. It's got a basic task, it's got an offensive light. That's all it really needs. Then we need the launching timer. We have a launching timer right there. So I think I need to change this up. How do I change that up?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oh, we should probably turn my build and repairs back on. Build and repairs. BRS units. Yeah, we'll put that on here. There. Turn on off. Okay, so it's doing the thing.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Gotta do that down here too, right?
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, let's see what I can do here. Heavy armor, 7. That. And that. And we'll step down. That work? Yeah, that'll work. Then what we can do is we can put some of these here. Let me get this set. Farmer. Yeah. So it makes it a little more bulbous. Bull. You go here, you go here. Here. You there, you there. Okay. Work. Right. Got a little bit more chunkier front end. This might have to be changed. Concept and then figure it out. Oh, we could probably put them up here instead. And then we do something like... Shit, is it? Oh, it's heavy. One, two, three. That. So if there were to be a block that goes in there, it would actually match up. As it is, I can probably put a little light thing in there. Same thing with this. If there was a little spot in there, it would match up. Yeah, I think I like that. And we can actually protect this area a little better too, right? Is that right? Will that work? No, the top is actually slightly different from the bottom. Could we do something similar? just do that. So
Inventory full.
we could do this. Put this back on. So, and then come over here. So, and like so. Yeah, I think I like that better. Yep, I like that better. It has some lights. That is a oversight? Does it need lights? I don't know. I don't think it needs lights. Guess what we could do is
Inventory
we
full.
could
Inventory full.
no, they are considered a spotlight. That. Well. Yeah, that'll work. Could do that for the bottom too. Is it necessary? I don't think so. We want as much angled armor on this as possible to theoretically bounce off hits. Yeah, that should work. And those two spaces for whatever. Let me program this drone up. Just with the event controllers and stuff like that, and see if is that is a back connector. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna program this drone up, and I'll bring you back in a bit. Actually, I just looked at the time of the episode, and I think I'm going to cut it up here. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, as always. And I hope to see you in the comments somewhere. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.